What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna take a look at the Salt Flat Super Speed playset from Cars on the Road that comes with Super Speed Mater and Sarah Coggs. Now, I got this Cars playset through Walmart over the summer, and it was on clearance for $14. So this means I saved myself 40% off the original price, which was $22. So I'm really happy I got this cool playset at a good discount. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and feel free to hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. So now let's have a look at the box. On the front, we have an awesome picture of Mater and Lightning McQueen speeding through the Salt Flats racetracks, with Noriyuki watching them on the podium. Now, please note that both Noriyuki and McQueen aren't included in this set, and they are sold separately. Luckily, I do have the Road Trip McQueen from the Dinoco Rusty's Racing Center playset, so I'll be using him later in the video. And on the left, we have artwork of McQueen and Mater from the show. And here we've got a small picture of the playset itself. And on the bottom, we have the name of the playset in different languages. We have the warning for the young kids. And it says that it's for ages 4 and up. And it's made by Mattel. And on the top right, we have that Cars on the Road logo. And we have a clear view of the two characters in the set. Here's one side with a picture of a map. And here's the top with another clear view of the characters. And here's the other side that shows you two different layouts of what you can do with the tracks. And on the back, we have a picture of the playset itself, and it also shows you some cool features like launching the cars and the flag feature where the flag falls on the side that crosses the finish line first. And the tracks are easy to connect. And on the bottom, it shows you some more Cars on the Road playsets you can get, such as the Radiator Springs Tour playset, which I don't have, but I kind of want it because it makes me nostalgic. There's also the Color Changers Wheel Car Wash playset. And there's also the Dinoco Rusty's Racing Center, which I did review a couple months ago. And there's also the Showtime Circus Loop playset that comes with Ivy. And here's the bottom with the UPC. So now let's crack this open. Okay guys, so here's everything out of the box. And I didn't expect this playset to have a lot of things. So right behind the characters, we've got all the pieces, including a bag that contains the smaller parts. And we also get an instruction manual, but we'll look at it later. So first up, let's have a look at the characters. First up, we've got Super Speed Mater. Now this is the reason I wanted to buy this set, because the rocket armor on Mater looks super cool. I love the silver that they put on the armor. And I mean, it looks super shiny, and they did a fantastic job with him. I especially love the sculpting details around him, and they've even added some details like the blue stripe on the rocket engines, and it also says 55, and I am land speed. That's a really cool detail. Also, the shiny silver hood looks fantastic with its metallic feeling. And as usual, we've got Mater's rear view mirrors, as well as his green eyes. And I especially love his face expression. he looks determined to win the race. And here we've got the headlight, which is pretty cool. And here's the bottom of him with some cool sculpting like the engines. And here we've got the white sandy wheels, which look pretty cool. So that's all I have to say about him. And overall, I think this Mater is one of the best Mater cars they've done in a long time. Next up, we've got Sarah Coggs. Now, this is a basic pitty, just like the yellow pitty that came in the Danica Rusty's Racing Center. But she looks a little better than the yellow pitty. So she's mainly green. And I must say that green accent they used is outstanding. The windows on each side look phenomenal. And she's even wearing her light green hat. And she also has her orange goggles that kind of look like the Minions goggles. And she even has her smile. Not only that, she's got her gray forklifts. And here we've got her tires, which unfortunately don't roll, but they look great. And here we've got a peg hole, just like the yellow pitty. And I guess that's all I have to say about her. Okay guys, so now that we finished looking at the characters, we can finally have a look at the main playset itself. But we have to build it, so let's get our instructions. So on the front, it shows you all the things we get with this set. And let's go over it together. So the first step is to put the stickers on. And the sticker sheet is taped on the instruction manual, which is nice so that the sticker sheet won't get crumpled or anything like that. And I'm gonna put the stickers on off camera so I won't fall into any mistakes when I try to record. So I'll be back when I finish doing that, okay? Okay guys, I'm back. So I just finished putting the stickers on. And it was a bit challenging, but at least I got it done. This means we can finally move on to step 2, which is assembling the toy. And we're gonna put it together step by step on camera. Okay guys, so here is the playset all put together. And I must say, I didn't expect the whole track set to be super long. I thought it was gonna be a little shorter than that, which is why I moved the playset from the filming studio that I used to film all the time to the floor. So now let's have a look at the main playset from left to right. So starting from the left, we've got the main base of the playset here. So right here, we've got the tool base station where Sarah Coggs will fix the racers up to prepare them for the next race. And I do appreciate the details here. We've got all the tools she uses, like the wrenches, screws, and hammers. And we do have a peg here to fit her on. So let me just grab her. And then we're just gonna put her on right around here. And there you go. I also appreciate the effort Mattel put into this playset, like the sculpting details around it, as well as the texture that they gave to it, which is rough, but it is smooth. There's also some elements surrounding it, like the tool logo sign, which can spin. There's also the red tool rack, which also rotates. And there's this big banner sign that says, "Tools used are always shining." this is a pretty funny slogan to me. And what's really cool about the elements is that you can actually take them off and you can put it anywhere around the base if you want to. So basically you can have the big banner sign right around here and you can switch these cool little signs around. And right here we've got the launching station, which has some cool details to it, like the caution stickers. And here we've got the sliding thing that locks the launcher into place. And we also have the arrows that lead the cars to the finish line. And here's the button to launch the cars. And we have the peg here to fit Sarah Coggs on. So not only can you have her on the tool station, but you can have her on the launching station. So we're just gonna put her on just like so, and there you go. Next up, we've got the 4 racetracks. Now there's nothing to explain with them, but they are easy to connect and disconnect, and they're connected to both the base and the finish line. So right here, we've got the finish line side with the podium. And you can see we've got the big flag that falls on either side. And basically what it does is that it falls on the side where the car crosses the finish line first. So for instance, if the right lane car crosses the finish line first, then the flag will fall on that side. And right here, we've got the arrow, which is pretty cool. And here we've got the big machine that tells you something about the miles per hour that each car goes, which is actually super cool. And here we've got the arrows on the ramps. And right above the finish line flag, we've got the big podium where you can put your cars up here to cheer the racers on. And since I don't have Noriyuki, I'm just gonna use Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast on the podium so he can cheer the racers on. Okay guys, so now that we finished looking at the main playset itself, it's now officially time to start playing with it. So the main feature here is launching the cars. And we're going to go over how this works together with the instructions. So what you do here first is push the slider back. Then we're just going to lift the little button up. Not sure if you can see it, but I am getting there. So when you hear a slight click, you'll know that it's secure. Next up, we're going to put Sarah Coggs on. And then we're going to grab our cars, which are Super Speed Mater. Let me just grab him. And Lightning McQueen. Let me just grab him here. And what you do here is by pressing on Sarah Coggs' head, it'll launch the cars. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, McQueen definitely won the first race. Let's go! So, to put the flag back up to its normal position, we're just gonna lift it back up here. Let me just... And there you go. Now we're gonna do this again, but this time I've switched positions. So for the first race, McQueen was here and Mater was there. But now Lightning McQueen is on the right lane, while Mater is on the left lane. Let me just grab Lumiere back to the podium. Now we're gonna lock the launcher. Right here. All secure. Now let's launch them. Let me just push them back. And let's go. And it looks like Mater won since Mater was on the left lane. Also, something cool about the racetracks I wanted to tell you until now is that you can actually reorganize them. So one way is that you can have all 4 racetrack pieces connected to reassemble it into a single lane racetrack, which is really cool. Or you can have one piece of racetrack on each side, like you can remove these 2 here, and then you could just leave these here, and then you could just connect these to the base. So here's the racetrack with all 4 track pieces connected into a single lane. And I have to admit, it looks really cool with the single lane track being stretched out super long. So now we're gonna launch Mater through this long track in 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna launch them again, but this time we're just gonna use 1 track on each lane like I mentioned earlier, and let's see who wins. And it looks like Mater won again. Also, you can connect this Salt Flats playset to the Danica Rusty's Racing Center playset. So what you do here is that we grab these tabs here, and we're just gonna connect them to these roads. Let me just push that in, and there you go. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my review on the Salt Flats Super Speed playset from Cars on the Road. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button as I want to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. Also, feel free to leave a like and comment. It really helps the channel. And also, I'd like to wish the Americans a happy Thanksgiving weekend. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And let's end this video with a launch. And McQueen won once again.
Ka-chow!